Welcome back, guys, to another video tutorial of free code caps section of React and Redux. And in this one we're going to be learning how to use a provider to connect Redux to React. So in the last challenge you created a Redux store to handle the message array and created an action for adding new messages. The next step is to provide React access to the Redux store and the actions it needs to dispatch the updates. React Redux provides React-Redux package to help accomplish these tasks. So, what is a React Redux? So it's a small API with two key features: providers and connect. Another challenge covers connect. However, the provider, which we're going to be discussing in this one, is a wrapper component from React and Redux that wraps your React app. So this wrapper then allows you to access the Redux store and dispatch functions throughout your component tray. Interesting. So the provider takes two props, the Redux store and the child component of your application. Defining the provider for your app component might look like this. So it gives us an example of how to use provider. Alright, so following the example, it gives us a hands-on experience to do this challenge, so let's get down to it straight away. So the code editor now shows all the React and Redux code from the past several challenges. It includes the Redux store action and the display messages component. So Redux store, I believe, is this, and display messages component is this one. The only piece is the app wrapper component at the bottom. So it's talking about this wrapper component at the bottom here. Alright, and it says that use this top level component to render provide from React Redux and pass the Redux store as a prop. Alright, so let's do that. So I would use the provider from here. Okay, so provider and then what do I need to do is I need to where was I? Yes. So and pass the Redux store as a prop. So this can be the prop of it, which equals the store. Alright, which is coming from here. Alright, and then I would do a close tag and then open an ending tag of it. And then what do we have to do now? Once you're finished, then render the display messages component as a child. So display message component can come here. Display messages, perfect. Alright, now you must be wondering why is this squiggly line coming over here, yeah? So that's because we haven't really written any render method, so I'm gonna do that now. That's our render method there. That ends here, and then in this we need to return all this code. Alright, so I'll simply do this. That one can come at the bottom. Perfect, there we go. That's all done for you, and then it says once you're finished, you should see the React component rendered to the page, which is over here. And it also says note React Redux is available as a global variable here, so you can access the provider with a dot notation. Alright, the code in the editor takes advantage of this and sets it to a constant provider for you to use in the add wrapper render method, which is over here. Alright guys, I really hope you understood how to use a provider to connect Redux to React. If you have any questions, feel free to comment below and I'll make sure I'll go back to you as soon as possible. And until the next video, have fun practicing this awesome feature of Redux. Alright.